in the picture?
Mine would. Well,
Yeah.
I want,
Alright,
my, feet
so-
in, I want my feet in the picture.
I always on the beat. I'm on mute.
So this is our new DVT pump. It's called a Triple Play Pro. I was just saying it's run on a lithium-ion battery. So once you charge it, it's just a high-quality battery. Once you charge it, you can take it off the charger, go the entire day with it. I still recommend, if you can, just keep it plugged in. God forbid something happens.
Any damage to keeping it plugged in all the time?
No
Okay.
damage at all. Just it will work the entire time. This is our sleeve, our calf wrap. It's pretty self-explanatory. It says top right there on both of them. Doesn't matter which leg you put them on. So I already have one on over here. I'm gonna put the second one on real quick, like so. The good thing with our sleeves, they're a little bit shorter than others.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are longer and it gets in the way of incision. So you just wrap it around like so. You want to be able to fit about 2 fingers in between. Okay.
And you slap it like a horse and it takes a deep breath and
Yeah.
you're good to tighten it.
There you go. So this tubing in the back, there's 2 silver plugs right here. To take them out, you push down on it, just like so. Push down, pops out. Put in, just clicks right in. And the easiest part, power button, turns on, click DVT once, it says leg. So that's all you want to leave it on. If you push it again, it goes to the foot, but we don't want to do that because we're not using any foot wraps. Just the leg, okay?
What's
So
the preset pressure?
the preset pressure is 50 millimeters of mercury. That's what it pumps out. That's just no more, no less. That's just what the standard, I guess. So, you feel anything yet? So shortly, it will start to pump.
Maybe it doesn't have a power because it was not plugged for a long time.
Maybe.
Yeah, might be. Because I was going to say it's
So
pretty
plug it in
quiet.
straight.
I know.
Here we go. Should be
Usually you
going.
can hear those.
Feel it?
Yeah.
Oh, I hear it now.
Which leg is that, right?
Left.
Left? Okay.
Do they have a cooling button in there?
That's for the ice pack, which we're not doing. This is just,
No, like the standard SCD machines always had a button that you could push to keep it cool because patients' legs would sweat. So does this have that button?
it does not.
It wasn't for cool. It wasn't for ice. It was just that it would blow some cool air to keep their legs from getting sweaty.
I understand. It does not have a cooling button, but the technology is basically a dry fit technology, like Under Armour or Nike Dry Fit. So it will keep the patient cooler.
Oh, that's
It won't
good.
sweat.
And that's what they said at the other centers. They were happy because they said that that's
Yeah.
the first thing. the
That's what I was
patient takes
looking
off.
at. That it looks like it's good. Like
Yeah, it's
that. It's not that
it's great.
plastic material.
no.
Oh, yeah, that's
it's
nice.
all
It
dry
doesn't
fit.
sweat.
You put on
Yeah.
a dry fit shirt, you don't sweat.
Yeah,
It's the
that's
same
good.
exact thing.
Single leg. Will it automatically register that you've got single leg, or does it alarm and we've got to disconnect?
It will automatically register. If you put one
Okay.
leg, you are set to go.
Good.
It will recognize that leg, it'll pump, and then it won't recognize the next leg and it'll go back to the first
Okay.
leg.
Oh, that's
It goes in about a minute interval cycle. And there's 2 other buttons over here. This is for a completely different product that we don't use. You do not have to worry about that. Only this DVT button. So power, DVT, recognizes legs, and you go. And that's it. You guys have iPhones? Anybody?
God,
If you ever have any problems, FaceTime me, show me what's going on. Have a problem plugging this in, just FaceTime me, call me. It's very simple, I'll walk you through it. And that's pretty much it. How do you guys feel about it? You feel pretty comfortable?
Yep.
Good?
Good.
Okay.
There's
If
also-
they
I don't know
wanted
if you
to
have any
change the
bariatric
pressure, how do I
patients
do
with?
that?
No.
No.
Say
You
they
don't.
wanted to
It's-
drop it to
They have
45 or
standards.
anything like
And
that?
then also
Yeah.
we have
Standard
extensions
Okay.
already.
Mercury.
I should have sent, there's probably
At
some in the
what point
box,
will it alarm?
in case it's not long enough.
It will
Yeah.
alarm
It's like another 6
if
So we have 6 feet of
It is
extension
charged.
tubing.
it's not
Okay.
charged enough.
That's great.
Will
Which-
it alarm if it's over pressure or under pressure?
And you're providing us
No,
with that?
so if there's
Yes.
a
Wonderful.
Because
Is there a
the
coupler or
hose-
just
so
goes
if
onto
there's a
it?
problem with the hose, it will not
It joins
alarm
onto
until
to
it
the
knows that it's
existing
really not
tubing?
if
working.
there's a problem
Okay.
with the
Yes.
hose,
And
yes.
actually,
The
our
tubing,
tubing-
if there is a puncture in the tubing or a puncture within the wrap,
So it will recognize low pressure,
yes, and it
Okay.
will alarm. It will
but
say
it
high
won't tell
pressure
me
or
what
low.
the pressure is.
It'll say high pressure or low pressure.
Okay.
And whichever one it is, that either it means it's with the calf wrap or the tubing. If that's the case, just open up another one and then we'll give you another cap.
Okay.
So indications that there's a break or something, it's it says high pressure or low pressure, and you need to change the tubing or the cup. Right?
Yes, the tubing comes connected with the wrap. So if it says high pressure or low pressure, it's either a puncture in the tubing or a puncture within the wrap.
Do you have an extension for that?
For the wraps?
For the
Yes.
tubing?
For the
6
tubing,
feet of
yes.
extension.
Yes.
They just said.
Yes. Yeah.
They provided
10.
us with that.
Yeah, up to
Okay.
10. We also have bigger wraps just in case, depending on the patient. We have not had to do that yet, but that's
Do you have the extension tubing in that box?
I don't
So
know.
for each
I
machine,
should
we
have
have an
sent some.
extension tubing?